Welcome to Pastor Jerone TV. Just to give you a little quick heads up here, the Democrats are planning on not conceding, and they're planning on the civil war to break out in America. Okay? They are threatening America with the civil war, and it's going to be crazy. Check out what Hillary has to say here.
Biden should not concede under any circumstances because
she's saying that Joe Biden should not concede, even if he loses, under no circumstances. And why do all the Democrat supporters look like this? Why do they all look like there's some kind of mental problem there? All right? You know, they diagnosed that bisexual same-sex stuff, they diagnosed it in the 80s correctly. They said it was a mental illness, and they were correct. And a lot of people on that Democrat side are mentally ill and filled with demonic spirits of deception. They don't realize it, but they're standing with the witches, the demons, the transgenders, homosexuals, everything that's anti-God and anti-family. But we can't tell them nothing. And the lines have been drawn clear. This is not your mother's Democrat Party. This is not your father's Democrat Party. A vote for the Democrats is a clear vote against God. I've warned you, and I'm going to keep warning you. But if you die and you wake up and there's a great white throne there, it's all over. Because the Christians are not going to experience the great white throne judgment. That is for sinners whose names are not written in the Lamb's book of life. We will stand before the judgment seat of Christ. That's for Christians. And that is not to see if we're going to go to heaven or not, because we're already going to heaven. But that is to see where our reward is in heaven. But anyway, let me finish this.
I think this is going to drag out and eventually.
That's what they want to do. Their whole plan is to drag it out, not to end it on November 3rd midnight. They don't want to end it. They don't want to see it end there. Joe is not going to concede, and they're going to drag it out. They're going to try to drag it out with the courts, Supreme Courts, and you got that Judge Roberts over at the Supreme Court, and he's a liberal. You could see it in his face, filled with demonic spirits. And Hillary Clinton here, the queen witch of the Democrat Party, is sending out the message that they will not consent and they will fight until the end. And President Donald Trump was hitting on this the other day. He said they're trying to do this mail-in voting and to drag this thing out because they want to talk about, we're going to count the mail. We're going to wait for more votes to come in. More votes. Just like they did with this pandemic thing. Oh, it's just going to be a 2-week shutdown until things level off. We kind of flattened the curve. And now 4 or 5 months later, look at us. They are liars. God bless you. See you on the next video.